Hi everyone, I'm August. Thank you for being here. This video is for the Pourmembrance Day collab, which is a huge collab with 48 artists from 6 different countries coming together in honor of Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. I want to thank Nathan from the Fine Art of Distraction for putting on this collab. He has put in a ton of time and effort to make sure this goes off without a hitch. So Nathan, thank you so much for hosting the collab, for everything you've done, and for inviting me to participate. We are all supposed to be doing a camouflage pour, which I didn't know what that was before this. It's where you choose a branch of the military, use the colors from whatever uniform you choose, and do a painting with those colors. So I'm gonna do the US Navy camouflage blue uniform, which I later found out after I picked it that that's been discontinued, but I'm still gonna use it. I picked it because it's blue, and the nickname for this uniform is the blueberry uniform, and I thought that was kind of funny. So I originally did a puddle pour for this, and I thought the puddles will kind of look like camouflage. It did not come out well. So today I'm gonna try just a regular bloom swipe with the colors. My concern is that it's not gonna take enough time to fill up the 16 to 18 minutes that I need for this video. So worst case, I will do maybe just a regular bloom with those same colors if I need to eat up some more time. So there's 6 days for this collab, and the playlists for each day are in the description below. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of what it is. So thank you guys all for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you to all of the veterans. And I guess I will see you down on the canvas, and I'll probably think of what I'm forgetting once we're down there. So thanks again for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is a 11 by 14 inch canvas. I'm gonna go through the colors really quickly. This is a Tri-Art Liquid Prussian Blue. The pouring medium I used for all of these is 35% Bare 3300 to 65% of the polyurethane triple thick water-based semi-gloss. So this is TLP Lakeside, TLP Brulee, and then the Tri-Art Liquid Cerulean Blue. The Shelly Art Cell Activator is Amsterdam Titanium White with Australian Floetrol, 2 parts Australian Floetrol to 1 part of the paint. We're gonna put our pillow down. The pillow's the PPG Multi-Pro Interior Eggshell. I think it's 47-3110 is what's on the can. So I've been super nervous to do this video. I've been putting it off for quite a while because I know Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, it's an important holiday, and it means so much to so many people. I was just super nervous. I wanted to make sure that I got it right. Because of that, it's hard with this with the pillow paint on these square or rectangle canvases. So I guess I'll kind of do this, and worst case we could put some more around the edges if we need to. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start laying down these colors. I did say that this is like a longer video, so I'm gonna talk through it. If you're watching this, I'm gonna put timestamps on it so you can skip through, because normally I would speed up a lot of this. If you're watching during the premiere though, you are stuck watching the whole thing, I'm afraid. So the only person in my family who served that I know of is my dad. He actually, he dropped out of high school. It was 1967, so right during the Vietnam War. And he dropped out of high school in December of his senior year to enlist with the Marines. So he went to boot camp and then was training to be a radar operator, I guess is what you would call it. So he did training here in the States and eventually got shipped off. I believe it was Okinawa, and that was going to be the jumping off point. So once he got to Okinawa, then he would be shipped off to Vietnam. Luckily for him, when he was in Okinawa, they started recalling troops from Vietnam. So he actually didn't have to go and got to serve out the rest of his tour in the States. Kind of lucky for him, but that is the only person in my family that I know of who served. I obviously have friends and things like that. Like I said earlier, I was really nervous about this, so I ended up doing some research on Veterans Day and the different wars, and I was very shocked to find out here in the States, since 2001 to 2021, so in a 20-year period, we've lost more vets to I can't say like the S word, so I'm trying to figure out how to word this. More vets have taken their lives in that 20-year period than have actually died in combat, which was surprising to me. So I'm going to put some links. I don't know all the different resources available, but I am going to put some links in the description because that was shocking. And, you know, it's probably something I should have known already, but I didn't. So it's a huge issue here in the States, and I'm not sure if it's like that in other countries as well. But I found that pretty alarming. I also found, an analogy that I wanted to share with you guys. Get this color down. So let's say it's a couple hundred years in the future and let me swipe this real quick. This is a part that makes me nervous. So stir your cell activator, load up your palette knife. So we'll probably need like to right there. Okay, we'll swipe this. I guess I should have put a little bit more on these areas. Maybe I'll go in with this little guy. I don't know if that made it better or worse, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I'm just making it worse, so we'll just go with it. Okay, so it's a couple hundred years in the future. You're traveling through space, and you come upon this planet. Let me do this so it slides. So the planet looks beautiful. It has oceans and forests and deserts and breathable air, and it looks actually very very similar to Earth. Excuse me. So you pull in closer, and you realize that this planet is mostly inhabited by snakes. There are other animals and other other living things, insects and whatnot on this planet. But it's very obvious that the snakes are the rulers of this planet. And they're beautiful snakes. They're red snakes and yellow snakes and striped snakes, diamond snakes. They're all unique and they're all beautiful. And you get closer still, and you realize that a lot of the snakes are fighting each other. So you go down, you land, and you approach the blue snakes. And you ask the blue snakes, why are you fighting the red snakes over there? What's going on? And the blue snakes look at you kind of dumbfounded, and they say, well, they're red and we're blue. We don't like the red snakes. And they don't really say much other than that. They don't like the red snakes. So you move on, and you go to the diamond snakes, and you say, you know, why are you guys fighting the striped snakes? Is it because they're striped and you're diamond? And the diamond snakes say, no, we don't care that they have stripes and we have diamonds on our skin, but they believe that a cobra created this planet, and we believe that it was a king snake that created this planet. And, you know, we just can't agree on that. So we've been fighting them. And all the little snake groups that you meet have similar stories to this. So you talk to, you look at the people that you're with in your group, and you say, what's going on? Like, this is absolutely nuts. They're fighting each other, but they're all snakes. They're all freaking snakes. They have the same snake needs. They need to eat and breathe and drink, but they're fighting each other because of the colors that are on their skin, or who they think created this planet. And it just seems so asinine. And I know that's oversimplifying what's going on in our world, but it's kind of the same thing. We're all humans. We have the same human needs, but we've been fighting each other since modern humans have been around 200,000 years ago. We've been fighting, and a lot of times it's the same things that we're fighting about over and over and over. And so I think a lot of people's hope is that eventually it stops, and eventually we don't have a holiday called Veterans Day or Memorial Day or Remembrance Day, because we're not fighting each other anymore. And I think that's one of the really cool things with this collab that Nathan is putting on, is that he's taking artists from 6 different countries who would never have known each other, and they're all coming together for a common goal. And once that happens with the rest of the world, eventually we're gonna have some event that's gonna bring us all together. I mean, I think that's what most people want. And I know that snake analogy is definitely oversimplifying things, but I thought it was interesting because it's exactly what we're doing here, and we're supposed to be such an evolved species. So I'm just gonna try to cover this up. I don't know, so it doesn't really look like the uniform. I think because I put that brulee in, but I was scared not to put the brulee in because I felt like then it was just gonna be all blue. So we'll go with it. It kind of looks camouflaged with all the lacing and the cells. I don't know how much time it's been, so I don't know if I'm gonna do the bloom or not. But I'll bring you in for a close-up of this and the dried results. I want to again thank all the vets for their service. I want to thank the other artists in this collab. I'm looking forward to all the other videos. And once again, Nathan, thank you for hosting this collab. I can't remember what I forgot in my intro. I'm sure it's something. So if I end up doing a bloom, maybe I'll think of it by then. If not, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and are having a great day.